I'm Chris, and I do sales for Vista Homes. I've been in Charlotte for 6 years now, which is probably the longest place I've ever lived anywhere, believe it or not. And I came because I was living in Chicago at the time, and it was negative 40 degrees, like no BS. It actually was negative 40 degrees, and my face hurt. It was so cold. So I came down here because I was in banking at the time, and I figured that'd be a great place to be, and it has been ever since for sure. God, it's just that it's growing, right? So it's an easy place to live. It's easy to get around and navigate. And it's a really good economic environment for small businesses to come in and large corporations. So that great mix of everything that we have here is awesome. So it's fun to be kind of on the ground floor of it and watch things take off and then meet great people as time goes on. And I can golf for most of the year as well. So my favorite things about being here, I like to be able to socialize with my friends. Everyone's, a younger demographic for the most part. There's so much going on and so many new restaurants and activities that we can get into. And it's really easy to travel. So tons of little weekend adventures that we can go to that are close by, whether it's Asheville or Charleston, or you can even get down to Florida. And then the airport is super accessible as well. So all of that is just really conducive to my lifestyle for sure. Real estate for me was something that I've wanted to do since I was a little kid. So most people grow up and they're like, I'm gonna be a professional athlete. I was like, I'm gonna sell some real estate. I'm gonna figure out how to do this. After I figured out the golf career wasn't going anywhere really. And I was in banking and I was doing in the mortgage industry forever. And I always wanted to be on the other side of the table. So I did really well in that. And then it just kind of got old to me. And when the opportunity came about, I definitely jumped on it for sure and haven't looked back since. It's been amazing. The flexibility and no day is the same, right? So we get an opportunity to impact the community by providing housing for Charlotte, which is growing rapidly. So there's not enough supply at all. And it's really fun to be able to contribute to that. But I also like impacting others. Like they're moving into a new house. That's a really big deal for people. So a lot of times lives are changing where people are getting engaged or married, and there's life circumstances that happen, hopefully for the good. And then we're able to provide that lifestyle for them. And it's really rewarding for me to do that. Well, for me, when I was first getting into the industry, I was looking for an opportunity to get involved with a growing company. So I knew that I wanted to be in construction and new development. And I also knew that I wanted to be in a younger company where I could wear as many different hats as I possibly can and then have the biggest impact that I could. And so that was the initial thought process of it. But as time has gone on, it's just a really great culture, and it's a business that we all believe in each other and we believe in what we're doing. So we love our clientele, we love our buyers, we love being able to develop in the community. I'm sure if you ask Andy, we'd have a couple different answers. For me, I'm a townhouse guy right now, right? I don't want that maintenance and I don't want a lot to take care of. I like to kind of travel a lot when I'm not working. So this townhouse that we're sitting in right now at the Terraces of 36th Street is really big and functional and has a ton of space. And then our ones over in Myers Park at the Reese floor plans are pretty sick as well. Plaza Row is really great. But if I had to pick a single family floor plan, I think from functionality, both the Oaks and Maple make the most sense. They check all the boxes. They're really good for resale. They offer an opportunity for families to grow into or people to grow into, and they're not too much to take care of. So I would say if you're looking from an investment perspective, that those ones are really good to look at. That's tricky. My favorite neighborhood that we build in is Villa Heights. I think that there's just a ton of upside and it's a really good location. My personal favorite neighborhood is definitely South End. I like the walkability and being able to socialize with all my friends and just bump into people and all the retail that's going up and the businesses that are coming in. From an investment perspective, we always look at neighborhoods that are on the growth track. And over on the west side of town, it's absolutely be the area to pop next, like Enderley Park. Ashley Park is kind of taken off already. Camp Green is already doing its thing. But as soon as that light rail goes in all the way over to the airport, there's a ton of different retail development that's coming in over there and mixed use stuff. I think it was like $130 million was announced over the past couple months. So all of that is really exciting. And residential growth is obviously going to follow that right behind it. And so that's definitely the neighborhood to watch out for. No challenge is ever the same as yesterday. You're always going to learn something every single day, always growing and always getting better at who I am as a person and in my career. So I do like taking care of people. I do like taking care of the company that I represent. And I do like taking care of the community, but I like the daily challenges that come across my desk for sure.